Hello everyone. Welcome to our channel. We are going to explore how to build a dynamic web application using JSP, servlets, and JDBC. We'll be creating a simple student management system that lets us add, view, edit, and delete student records. This project will show how the model view controller pattern works in real-world Java web applications. Let's get started. The student class inside the model folder is a simple Java model that represents a student with 4 attributes: ID, name, age, and grade. It uses encapsulation by declaring fields as private and providing public getter and setter methods to access and update them safely. The class includes a default constructor, a constructor that accepts all fields, and another one without the ID parameter, useful when the ID is generated later, such as by a database. Overall, this class serves as a reusable data container for student information, making it easier to create, manage, and transfer student objects within the application. The student DAO class inside the DAO folder acts as the data access object for interacting with the students table in the database. It uses JDBC connections via dbutil to perform CRUD operations on student objects. The findAll method retrieves all students in descending order of their IDs, while findById fetches a specific student by ID. The insert student S method adds a new student record, update student S, modifies existing details of a student, and delete removes a student by their ID. Each operation uses prepared statements to prevent SQL injection and ensure safe database interaction. In short, this class provides a clean separation between the application logic and database operations, making it easier to manage student records consistently. The dbutil class inside the util folder is a utility class that manages the database connection for the application. It defines the database URL, username, and password for connecting to a MySQL database called SchoolDB. The getConnection method is a reusable helper that loads the MySQL JDBC driver explicitly, using class.forName, and returns a live connection object through the driver manager. If the driver is not found or the connection fails, it throws an exception to alert the application. By centralizing database connection logic in this class, the code ensures reusability, maintainability, and cleaner separation of concerns, since other classes like student DAO can simply call dbutil.getConnection instead of rewriting connection code. The The student servlet class inside the servlet folder acts as the controller layer in this application, connecting the web front-end (JSP) pages with the database logic (DAO). It is mapped to the student's URL using the @WebServlet annotation. Inside the doGet method, it checks the action parameter to decide what to do. If the action is edit, it fetches a student by ID and forwards the details to an edit.jsp page. If the action is delete, it deletes the student and redirects back to the list. Otherwise, it defaults to listing all students and displays them in students.jsp. The doPost method handles form submissions. If the action is update, it updates an existing student, otherwise it inserts a new one. Both operations then redirect the user back to the main student list. This servlet essentially controls the workflow of student management, coordinating between the DAO for database operations and the JSP views for displaying results, following the MVC model view controller pattern. The web.xml file inside the web.inf folder is a deployment descriptor for the web application. In this Jakarta EE10 minimal configuration, it defines metadata for the application and sets up the welcome file. The displayName element gives the application a name, JSP Servlet CRUD, which can be useful for identification on servers like Tomcat. The welcome file list specifies that index.jsp should be served automatically when a user visits the root URL of the application. Although modern Jakarta EE applications often rely on annotations, like at WebServlet, instead of web.xml, this file still provides a central configuration option and ensures compatibility across servlet containers. The students.jsp file inside the web.inf views folder is a view layer of the application, responsible for displaying the list of students and providing forms for interaction. It uses JSTL, JSP standard tag library, for looping and conditional checks. At the top, it shows an error alert if the age entered is invalid. The main section contains a bootstrap-style table where each student's ID, name, age, and grade are displayed, and each row includes edit and delete action buttons that call the student servlet with the appropriate parameters. Below the table, there is a form for adding new students, with fields for name, age, and grade, and a hidden action field set to create. This view connects directly to the servlet via form submission and links, making it the front-end interface where users can manage student records in a simple CRUD workflow. edit.jsp file inside the web INF views folder provides the form interface for updating an existing student's details. When the servlet forwards to this page with a specific student object, the form is pre-filled with that student's current ID, name, age, and grade. Two hidden inputs are included, one for the action, set to update, and one for the student's ID, ensuring that the servlet knows this request is an update operation. The form uses Bootstrap styling for clean layout, with labeled fields for editing the student's information. At the bottom, it offers two buttons, a save button that submits the updated data to the student servlet, and a cancel button that redirects back to the student list. This page completes the CRUD cycle by enabling modification of existing records in a user-friendly way. The index.jsp file serves as the entry point of the web application. Instead of displaying content directly, it immediately redirects the user to the student's URL using response.sendRedirect. This ensures that whenever someone visits the root of the application, they are taken straight to the main student listing page, students.jsp, handled by the student servlet. Keeping index.jsp as a simple redirect provides a clean starting point for the app and maintains the MVC structure, where the servlet manages logic and the JSP views handle presentation. The pom.xml file in the JSP Servlet CRUD project defines the Maven configuration for building and running the application. It declares the project's metadata, group ID, artifact ID, version, and sets the packaging type to WAR, which is required for deploying on a servlet container like Tomcat. The Java compiler version is set to 17, with UTF-8 encoding for source files. The dependencies include the Jakarta Servlet API, provided by Tomcat at runtime, JSTL libraries for JSP tag support, and the MySQL JDBC driver, MySQL ConnectorJ, for database connectivity. It also includes JUnit 5 for testing. The build section specifies the final name of the WAR file as JSP Servlet CRUD and configures the Surefire plugin for running tests. Overall, this pom.xml ensures that all necessary libraries are available and that the project can be cleanly built and deployed to Tomcat 10. To build and run the project, first execute mvn clean package u, which will generate the WAR file at target jspservletcrud.war. To deploy it to Tomcat, you can either copy the WAR file to the %tomcat%/webapps/ directory and run /bin/startup.bat, or, if using Versus Code with the Tomcat for Java extension, right-click the Tomcat server, select Add Deployment, choose the WAR file, and start the server. Once deployed, open HTTP localhost 8080 JSP Servlet CRUD in your browser, where you should see a list of students. You can create a new student, and it will appear in the list, while the edit and delete functionalities should also work as expected.